Helldivers 2 Stratagem Tier List. Alrighty then. We're about to wade knee deep in a stratagem tier list, dissecting the good, the bad, and the downright hilarious. Let's keep in mind that this is a tier list on the internet, and this is just one Helldiver to another expressing what I found helpful on the battlefield. If you disagree with any of these placements, leave a comment because I value your opinion. You're wrong, I'm right, and your breath stinks. Keep in mind, for this list, it's going to be an overarching tier list. If you stick around to the end, I'll give my personal favorites for each front. And trust me, I know you're curious about the two new stratagems that came out. I'm going to give my early guess on where I think they'll stack up on the tier list, but honestly, I won't have a whole lot of experience with it, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Starting off with the machine guns, all of these have the same base function of to fire a lot of bullets, but let me tell you, they all have a different amount of penetration, fire rates, and overall amount of ammo storage. Take the Stalwart if you want light penetration, a lot of ammo, super good at clearing hordes. Take the Heavy MG if you want heavy penetration, good at killing tanks, still pretty good at killing hordes. You can change the fire rates. Personally, my favorite, and I love it. Thinking you're somewhere in the middle, go with the regular MG. Still has a lot of ammo, medium pen, one of the first stratagems you can get in the game. I always take in some Viper Commandos armor, rock that heavy MG, and honestly, it's a good time. All of these guns are going to excel on the bug front, but if you're going to any others, I would take the heavy MG. That being said, I'm biased towards the heavy MG. I think the Stalwart's amazing, and honestly, regular MG, not for me. Oh, the railgun. I remember when I could one-shot Bile Titans with this thing. Nowadays, the railgun has been decimated and is no longer really that good. On the bot front, this is definitely an S rank weapon, but anywhere else, it's about a B or a C, depending on the front. But for me, on an overall tier list, let's just throw it in the B rank. Oh boy, we have the arc thrower. And I mean that for my sake and not for your guys' sake. Personally, I just hate this thing. I suck at using it. It's definitely a skill issue. So honestly, for me, it's an F rank because every time I use arc weapons, I just end up killing my teammates instead. But for the sake of the video and excusing my horrible use of the beautiful weapon, it's gonna go at a well-deserved A rank. For those of you that love using this weapon, down in the comments below, let me know which front you use it on and any combos you might have. Because personally, I don't use it, but I'd love to get into it. Next up, we got the twins, the laser, and the quasar cannon. These aren't identical twins of guns, but they are pretty similar. Quasar cannon offering a energy shot, while the laser cannon offering a steady beam of energy. Both have their uses, but for me, they just get overshadowed by other options that are just genuinely better. So, C rank. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I will say I've never had more fun than when I've been cooking bugs to my favorite medium rare perfection. The flamethrower is a must-have on the bug front. Let me tell you, combo with the hover pack and this thing is unstoppable. I'm going to give this gun a very deserved and earned S rank overall. Now here's where my loyalties lie. Sterilizer, you suck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. For those of you that like using gas, use it. I just hate using it. It's not my play style, but I can totally understand the crowd control, the effects it has. But then again, it sucks. I hate using it. So for me, gas, it's not the best, but you know, if you want to use it, go for it. Yeah. Anyways, Wasp can come at you from any direction, homing missiles, and this thing does not miss. Literally taking out enemies, hordes, tanks, and let's not forget bug nests. This thing does amazing on squids and bugs, but does not do that great on bots. I still think it's enough to earn you an overall S. Get up there, buddy. Next up, we got the grenade launcher. Pretty fun, explosive damage. It's really good against clearing hordes, so any of those factions where you're going to be fighting hordes, pretty solid. But then again, there's just better options instead of taking this weapon. If you're going to go on a blitz, take this weapon. It's really good if you need that extra explosive to take out the nests. But then again, all of that is just me reaching to give this thing a useful purpose in this game, because honestly, it's about a C rank for me. Take the anti-material rifle if you're facing the bots, literally no other faction. This weapon is really good at hitting those weak spots that all those bots have. This gun is an S rank for the bots, but on every other faction, it's probably about a C or a D for me at least. I don't know where you guys rank it, but averaging out all those, I was gonna say B, but honestly, it's probably about a C. Oh, we have the autocannon, and this gun is a tank killer. If by some miracle you have a fellow Helldiver to help you reload this masterpiece of a weapon, then oh baby, you are cooking with fire. Not only is this a tank killer, but it also specializes in crowd control. This gun is universally amazing, explosive damage. It can pretty much take on anything. I love it. S rank. Oh, the airburst launcher. S rank, baby. Let's go. I feel really bad for that one guy that really loves the airburst launcher. He's like, finally, I found that one guy that put airburst in S. Yes. Yeah, no, it's a D rank. It sucks. Expendable anti-tank. Calling two bazookas whenever you need. Pretty fun. Not the best use of your stratagem slot, but it works with certain builds. I like having the jetpack and then being able to call these down whenever I need. Yeah, it's going to be a D rank for me. That being said, these guns and weapons I'm putting in D aren't necessarily bad, just on an overall tier list, not for me. If you want to defend these in the comments, please do. Recoilless rifle time, baby. This gun is amazing on literally every front. It has its use. You'll be able to find it. Does this manage to breach its way up into S rank? I mean, I could definitely see it, but for the sake of not putting everything in S rank, we're going to put this one in A. But in the end, doesn't really have the crowd control capabilities like the autocannon does, only really is viable up against tanks. So we're going to leave it just barely at an A rank, almost into an S. Next up, we got the spear, another weapon that is honestly really good. The time to fire on this weapon is kind of annoying considering you have to lock onto your target before you can fire, but that being said, locking onto the target actually makes it hit, so it is nice in the end. The spear has a limited amount of ammo, so that kind of brings it down for me in comparison to something like the recoilless rifle. I'd rather manually aim something that has pretty much the same stopping power than an automatic lock-on. Granted, yeah, that's just saying skill issue, but in the end, yeah, skill issue. This one for me, it's teetering between a B or an A. If you're taking it on bots, definitely an A. If you're taking it anywhere else, it might be a B, but we're gonna round it out. Let's say a B. After that, we have the Commando, another weapon that only shines on the bot front. Take this on any other front and you won't have success. Let me tell you, it might do some big explosions, ooh, crazy, but in the end, Big Boom is not going to save you. Only Lady Liberty will. This scores an A rank for bots, anywhere else, about a C rank. Oh no, we're finally finishing with the weapons. And you know what this means. Oh no, don't make me do this. Lady Liberty, please. Oh, my morals. My everything that I've looked up to in life, my passions, freedom, democracy, the engaging words that sprout freedom. No, it probably is a D rank, let's be honest. I can't say we didn't ask for it when we said we wanted a flag stratagem, and they gave it to us, and now we're mad that it doesn't do anything like super crazy besides literally just be a flag. So, you know, I love it, S rank. Next up, we got the ballistic shield. I've had a pretty good amount of success using this up against bots. It's dog shit against bugs. But then again, honestly, if you're running the melee build, let it run Wild Helldiver. Have some fun. It can protect you from your backside while you're running away, but that being said, honestly, just take the shield generator backpack. If you're looking for some defense, use it that way. Unless you're specifically trying to do some sword and board action, look for your Spartan forefathers to give you some guidance. This is going to be about a C rank. Probably a D, honestly. Yeah, it's a D rank. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. If you want defense, take the shield generator backpack. If you're struggling to stay alive, any reason, please take this. This backpack is going to get a well-deserved A rank, and the only reason why it's not S rank is because I love all my backpacks to be somewhat assault backpacks, for a lack of a better term. That being said, that's going to lead us straight into the Hell Bomb and the Guard Dogs. I think when it comes to the Guard Dogs, it's entirely on preference which one you think benefits you the most. I hate the laser one because personally, it always tags me and or other Helldivers, usually ending up killing us. The regular Carbine Guard Dog does just as good, and it generally kills the enemies without killing us Helldivers. For the last Guard Dog, we have the Gas Guard Dog. This one, honestly, it's really good. Gassing up anything and everything around you, I would prefer this to the regular sterilizer. It's more efficient and honestly way better at doing its job than I would ever do. Yeah, if I was being realistic, the laser one would probably go in B2, but I've died to this one too many times. Please stop using this. Oh, it's the final solution, and perhaps the only solution that I truly love choosing. And for your main course, my liege, we have the Hell Bomb. This puppy will get you out of any sticky situation in approximately 10 seconds. Activate it, run away, and proceed to watch the fireworks. Or if you're a little bit more courageous and want to make sure you hit your target, salute for freedom and hope you live. I don't know who at Helldiver Command signed off on this, but I am not complaining. S tier. Next up, we have the Directional Energy Shield. Honestly, the only cool and worthwhile thing that I could find while using this is you can use it while you're in the car, providing a little bit more protection to the already paper-thin armor on that car. Gonna be a B tier on bots, maybe a C on squids. I don't even know what you're doing if you're using it on bugs. Overall, let's give it a C. For those of you Helldivers that like to support your teammates and not be a greedy piece of crap like myself, take the supply pack. This backpack is really helpful supplying teammates on the go, and there's not a whole lot I have to say about it because honestly it deserves an S. Oh, next up we got the jump pack and the hover pack. Both of them gonna get you in the air, just in separate ways. Like how we talked before, I encourage you to take the flamethrower and hover pack on the bug front. It can shine on the illuminate front, taking out the voteless hordes the same way you do on the bug front, but on the bot front, when you use the hover pack, when you go up you just lose all cover and become a even larger target. Clearly my dodging skills in jetpack joyride did not transfer. That being said, who doesn't love a jetpack? You're gonna get an easy and well-deserved B tier for both of yous. As much as I love going Mach 5 in this puppy, it usually ends up going bad because I end up going off a cliff, into an enemy, or into a fiery explosion. Take this on the front if you're trying to get around fast, but honestly, it just usually ends up causing more trouble than it's worth. At least in my experience, but who doesn't love driving a car? Easy, B tier, probably C if I was being realistic, but I'm gonna give it a B. Mechs might just be the greatest thing to ever grace us Helldivers, and now the fact that we can call in 3, it's even more OP than it previously was. Starting off the Patriot, left-hand missiles, right-hand minigun. Congratulations, you just found out what freedom tastes like. If you don't want to decide which arm you want to shoot, take the Emancipator, pretty much shoves both of those into one, and now you just got big boy exploding rounds to shoot. These mechs have definitely earned their medal, Helldiver, and are great picks to choose on the battlefield. That being said, unfortunately, nothing's perfect. Long cooldown times make you not want to take these, especially if you start losing them immediately. Trust me, it happens way more often than you'd think. Behind closed doors, I'd probably rate these an S to be honest, but to round out the tier list, these are both going to go at an A rank. Down in the comments below, let me know which one you prefer. And before I leave you, I'm going to give you my personal favorites for each front. Bugs, I'm taking anything flame and the hover pack. For bots, I'm taking anything high precision like the anti-material rifle. I might take the autocannon. When I go fight the Illuminate, I really love having an MG and a guard dog on me. Kind of depends on the day which one, but either way, whichever one you take, you'll have a good time. And we also have 2 new stratagems that are coming out that I won't have a whole lot of experience with here, but I'm going to give my best guess onto where they're going to end up on the tier list. First off, we have the arc grenade launcher, and this thing looks insane. Combine it with any of the cutting edge armor and you just become a walking juggernaut. Take the guard dog with you, will have that cutting edge armor, and literally none of that arc damage will be able to hurt you. Now, obviously, I don't have any experience with these stratagems just yet, but these do look insane. Easily an S tier or A tier by what I'm guessing. Kind of depends on what happens when they come out. Let me know if I'm right, or just let me know if they ended up being absolutely awful. And that's a tier list. Let me know if you agree, disagree, you think I'm stupid, a genius, or somewhere in between. Thanks for watching, Helldiver. Joker out.